Hello, my friends. Welcome back to English Podcast for Newbies. I'm so happy to have you here today. Are you ready to learn some more useful English? I sure hope so, because we have a fantastic lesson planned for you. Today, we're going to talk about something very relatable. My morning routine in English. Now you might be thinking, why morning routines? That sounds a little boring. But trust me, it's not. Knowing how to talk about your daily activities is crucial for everyday conversations. Think about it. People often ask, how was your day? Or, what did you do today? Understanding and being able to describe your morning routine is a perfect starting point. I remember when I first started learning a new language, I struggled to describe even the simplest things, like what I ate for breakfast. I felt so frustrated. I knew I wanted to say, I ate toast and eggs, but I just didn't have the words. It was like my brain was a locked box, and the key was missing. That's why I want to help you unlock that box and give you the keys you need to confidently talk about your own morning routine. Why is this topic important? Well, for a few reasons. First, it helps you build your vocabulary related to common actions and objects. Second, it gives you practice using simple present tense, which is fundamental in English. Third, it provides a framework for talking about your daily life, which opens up a lot of conversational possibilities. Imagine being able to easily chat with someone about your morning, their morning, and compare routines. That's real communication. In this lesson, we're going to cover a lot of ground. First, we'll learn some basic vocabulary for morning activities. We'll talk about things like waking up, getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, having breakfast, and getting dressed. We'll look at different ways to say these things and focus on clear pronunciation. Then, we'll move on to slightly more complex sentences and phrases. We'll learn how to add details, like what time you wake up, what kind of breakfast you have, or what you wear to work or school. We'll also practice using adverbs of frequency, like usually, sometimes, and always. After that, we'll dive into some real-life scenarios and mini dialogues. This will give you a chance to see how these phrases are used in natural conversations. I'll also share some cultural notes about morning routines in different English-speaking countries. Did you know that some people in the UK have tea first thing in the morning, and others like a full English breakfast? We'll learn more. And finally, we'll review everything we've learned and do some practice exercises to solidify your understanding. You'll leave this lesson feeling confident and ready to talk about your morning routine in English. So grab your notebook, your pen, and a cup of coffee or tea. Get comfortable, relax, and let's get started. Are you ready? I am. Let's do this. You're going to do great. Let's get started. Section 1. Foundation concepts. Okay, let's start with the very basics. Waking up. The simplest way to say this is, I wake up. Let's say that together. I wake up. Good. Now, let's add a time. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I wake up at 7 a.m. Notice how we use the word at before the time. We don't say, I wake up on 7 a.m. That's a common mistake. So, I wake up at 7 a.m. Here are a few more examples. 1. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. Repeat after me. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. 2. I wake up at 8 o'clock. I wake up at 8 o'clock. Repeat after me. I wake up at 8 o'clock. Remember, o'clock is only used for exact hours. 3. I wake up at 7:15 a.m. I wake up at 7:15 a.m. Repeat after me. I wake up at 7:15 a.m. 4. I wake up at 9 a.m. on weekends. I wake up at 9 a.m. on weekends. Repeat after me. I wake up at 9 a.m. on weekends. See how we added on weekends to specify when you wake up at that time. 5. I wake up early. I wake up early. Repeat after me. I wake up early. This is a general statement without a specific time. 6. I wake up late. I wake up late. Repeat after me. I wake up late. This is the opposite of early. Now, sometimes we don't just wake up and immediately jump out of bed. Often, we wake up but stay in bed for a few minutes. We might say, I wake up, but I stay in bed for a few minutes. I wake up, but I stay in bed for a few minutes. Maybe you check your phone or just lie there and think, okay, the next step after waking up is usually getting out of bed. We say, I get out of bed. I get out of bed. Let's practice one. I get out of bed at 7:05 a.m. I get out of bed at 7:05 a.m. Repeat after me. I get out of bed at 7:05 a.m. 2. I get out of bed immediately. I get out of bed immediately. Repeat after me. I get out of bed immediately. This means you get out of bed right away. 3. I don't get out of bed until 8 a.m. I don't get out of bed until 8 a.m. Repeat after me. I don't get out of bed until 8 a.m. This means you stay in bed until 8 a.m. 4. I get out of bed slowly. I get out of bed slowly. Repeat after me. I get out of bed slowly. Maybe you're not a morning person. 5. I get out of bed and stretch. I get out of bed and stretch. Repeat after me. I get out of bed and stretch. Stretch means to extend your arms and legs to warm up your muscles. A common mistake is to say, I go out of bed. We don't say, go out of bed. We say, get out of bed. Remember, get out of bed. Think about this. What time do you usually get out of bed? Practice saying it out loud. I get out of bed at, okay, after getting out of bed, what's next? For many people, it's going to the bathroom. We can say, I go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. Repeat after me, I go to the bathroom. Simple, right? Next, let's talk about brushing your teeth. This is a very important part of a morning routine. We say, I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. Repeat after me. I brush my teeth. Here are a few examples. 1. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. Repeat after me. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes. 2. I brush my teeth after breakfast. I brush my teeth after breakfast. Repeat after me. I brush my teeth after breakfast. 3. I brush my teeth before breakfast. I brush my teeth before breakfast. Repeat after me. I brush my teeth before breakfast. Some people brush before, some people brush after. 4. I brush my teeth carefully. I brush my teeth carefully. Repeat after me. I brush my teeth carefully. 5. I always brush my teeth in the morning. I always brush my teeth in the morning. Repeat after me. I always brush my teeth in the morning. The word always tells us how often you do it. A tip for remembering. Imagine yourself brushing your teeth. Visualize the toothbrush, the toothpaste, and the action of brushing. This can help you remember the phrase, I brush my teeth. Now, let's talk about washing your face. We say, I wash my face. I wash my face. Repeat after me. I wash my face. Here are a few more examples. 1. I wash my face with cold water. I wash my face with cold water. Repeat after me. I wash my face with cold water. 2. I wash my face with soap. I wash my face with soap. Repeat after me. I wash my face with soap. 3. I wash my face every morning. I wash my face every morning. Repeat after me. I wash my face every morning. The word every tells us that you do it each morning. 4. I wash my face quickly. I wash my face quickly. Repeat after me. I wash my face quickly. 5. I wash my face and dry it with a towel. I wash my face and dry it with a towel. Repeat after me. I wash my face and dry it with a towel. Okay, we've covered waking up, getting out of bed, going to the bathroom, brushing your teeth, and washing your face. That's a great start. Remember, practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to repeat these phrases over and over again until they feel natural. You're doing great so far. Practice break 1. All right, my friends, it's time to practice what we've learned so far. I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it after me. Remember to focus on clear pronunciation. You can even try the shadowing technique, which means you repeat the sentence at the same time as me. Are you ready? Let's go. 1. I wake up at 6 a.m. 2. I get out of bed at 6:15 a.m. 3. I go to the bathroom. 4. I brush my teeth. 5. I wash my face. 6. I wake up early on weekdays. 7. I wake up late on weekends. 8. I get out of bed immediately when my alarm rings. 9. I brush my teeth for 2 minutes every morning. 10. I wash my face with cold water. 11. I wake up, but I stay in bed for 10 minutes. 12. I get out of bed and stretch my arms. 13. I brush my teeth after I eat breakfast. 14. I wash my face with soap and water. 15. I wake up feeling tired. 16. I get out of bed and make my bed. 17. I brush my teeth before I drink coffee. 18. I wash my face to wake myself up. 19. I wake up before the sun rises. 20. I get out of bed and get ready for the day. Excellent. You did a fantastic job. Remember, the more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become with these phrases. Don't worry if you stumble or make mistakes. That's part of the learning process. Just keep going and you'll get there. I'm so proud of you. Keep it up. Section 2, Deeper Dive. Okay, now that we've covered the basic morning routine activities, let's dive a little deeper and add some more details and vocabulary. Let's talk about breakfast. The simplest way to say you eat breakfast is, I eat breakfast. I eat breakfast. Repeat after me, I eat breakfast. Easy, right? But we can add more information. We can say what we eat for breakfast. Here are some examples. 1. I eat toast for breakfast. I eat toast for breakfast. Repeat after me. I eat toast for breakfast. 2. I eat eggs for breakfast. I eat eggs for breakfast. Repeat after me. I eat eggs for breakfast. 3. I eat cereal for breakfast. I eat cereal for breakfast. Repeat after me. I eat cereal for breakfast. 4. I eat fruit for breakfast. I eat fruit for breakfast. Repeat after me. I eat fruit for breakfast. 5. I eat yogurt for breakfast. I eat yogurt for breakfast. Repeat after me. I eat yogurt for breakfast. 6. I eat pancakes for breakfast. I eat pancakes for breakfast. Repeat after me. I eat pancakes for breakfast. We can also combine these. I eat toast and eggs for breakfast. I eat toast and eggs for breakfast. Repeat after me. I eat toast and eggs for breakfast. We can also say when we eat breakfast. 1. I eat breakfast at 7:30 a.m. I eat breakfast at 7:30 a.m. Repeat after me. I eat breakfast at 7:30 a.m. 2. I eat breakfast before work. I eat breakfast before work. Repeat after me. I eat breakfast before work. 3. I eat breakfast after my shower. I eat breakfast after my shower. Repeat after me. I eat breakfast after my shower. A very common question is, what do you eat for breakfast? What do you eat for breakfast? Repeat after me. What do you eat for breakfast? Here's a mini dialogue. Person A, good morning. What do you eat for breakfast? Person B, I eat cereal and fruit for breakfast. What about you? Person A, I usually just have coffee. Let's repeat that. Person A, good morning. What do you eat for breakfast? Person B, I eat cereal and fruit for breakfast. What about you? Person A, I usually just have coffee. Notice the word usually in the dialogue. This is an adverb of frequency. Adverbs of frequency tell us how often we do something. Here are some common adverbs of frequency. Asterisk always, 100% of the time, usually 90% of the time, often 70% of the time, sometimes 50% of the time, rarely 10% of the time, never 0% of the time. Let's use these in some examples. 1. I always eat breakfast. I always eat breakfast. Repeat after me. I always eat breakfast. 2. I usually eat toast for breakfast. I usually eat toast for breakfast. Repeat after me. I usually eat toast for breakfast. 3. I often eat eggs on the weekends. I often eat eggs on the weekends. Repeat after me. I often eat eggs on the weekends. 4. I sometimes skip breakfast. I sometimes skip breakfast. Repeat after me. I sometimes skip breakfast. Skip means to not do something. 5. I rarely eat a big breakfast. I rarely eat a big breakfast. Repeat after me. I rarely eat a big breakfast. 6. I never drink coffee. I never drink coffee. Repeat after me. I never drink coffee. Now let's move on to getting dressed. We say, I get dressed. I get dressed. Repeat after me. I get dressed. This means you put on your clothes. We can add details about what we wear. 1. I get dressed in my work clothes. I get dressed in my work clothes. Repeat after me. I get dressed in my work clothes. 2. I get dressed in my school uniform. I get dressed in my school uniform. Repeat after me. I get dressed in my school uniform. 3. I get dressed in comfortable clothes. I get dressed in comfortable clothes. Repeat after me. I get dressed in comfortable clothes. 4. I get dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. I get dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. Repeat after me. I get dressed in jeans and a t-shirt. We can also say when we get dressed. 1. I get dressed after my shower. I get dressed after my shower. Repeat after me. I get dressed after my shower. 2. I get dressed before breakfast. I get dressed before breakfast. Repeat after me. I get dressed before breakfast. 3. I get dressed quickly. I get dressed quickly. Repeat after me. I get dressed quickly. Another mini dialogue. Person A, do you get dressed before or after breakfast? Person B, I get dressed after breakfast. It helps me feel more awake. Person A, that's a good idea. Let's repeat that. Person A, do you get dressed before or after breakfast? Person B, I get dressed after breakfast. It helps me feel more awake. Person A, that's a good idea. A common phrase related to getting dressed is, I get ready. I get ready. Repeat after me, I get ready. Getting ready is a broader term that includes getting dressed, doing your hair, putting on makeup, etc. So you might say, I get ready for work. I get ready for work. Repeat after me, I get ready for work. Think about this. What do you usually wear to work or school? Practice saying it out loud. I get dressed in. Okay, you're doing a fantastic job. We've covered a lot of vocabulary and phrases related to your morning routine. Remember to keep practicing and don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we learn. You are a star. Practice break 2. Okay, my friends, let's practice these new phrases we've learned. I'm going to say a sentence, and I want you to repeat it after me, or even try to say it at the same time as me. Focus on your pronunciation and try to sound natural. Let's do this. 1. I eat toast for breakfast. 2. I eat eggs and bacon for breakfast. 3. I usually eat cereal for breakfast. 4. I sometimes skip breakfast because I'm in a hurry. 5. I always drink coffee in the morning. 6. I get dressed in my work clothes. 7. I get dressed after my shower. 8. I get ready for school. 9. I usually wear jeans and a t-shirt on weekends. 10. What do you eat for breakfast? 11. Do you get dressed before or after breakfast? 12. I get ready quickly in the morning. 13. I never eat a big breakfast. 14. I often listen to music while I get ready. 15. I always make my bed after I get out of it. 16. I usually check my email before I eat breakfast. 17. I sometimes read the news while I drink coffee. 18. I rarely have time to exercise in the morning. 19. I never forget to brush my teeth. 20. I often feel tired in the morning, but coffee helps. Wonderful. You're making great progress. Remember, these phrases are becoming more natural with each repetition. Keep practicing and soon you'll be able to talk about your morning routine with ease. You're doing so well. Section 3. Advanced applications. Okay, let's take things up a notch. Now that we've covered the basics and some more detailed phrases, let's look at some advanced applications and how to combine these concepts. We can use idioms and expressions to make our English sound more natural and fluent. First, let's talk about hitting the snooze button. To hit the snooze button means to press the button on your alarm clock that allows you to sleep for a few more minutes. Here are some examples. 1. I always hit the snooze button in the morning. I always hit the snooze button in the morning. Repeat after me. I always hit the snooze button in the morning. 2. I try not to hit the snooze button, but it's hard. I try not to hit the snooze button, but it's hard. Repeat after me. I try not to hit the snooze button, but it's hard. 3. I hit the snooze button 3 times before I finally get out of bed. I hit the snooze button 3 times before I finally get out of bed. Repeat after me. I hit the snooze button 3 times before I finally get out of bed. Another useful expression is to be a morning person or to not be a morning person. A morning person is someone who feels energetic and productive in the morning. Someone who is not a morning person feels tired and grumpy in the morning. 1. I'm not a morning person, so I need coffee to wake up. I'm not a morning person, so I need coffee to wake up. Repeat after me. I'm not a morning person, so I need coffee to wake up. 2. She's a morning person and always wakes up feeling refreshed. She's a morning person and always wakes up feeling refreshed. Repeat after me. She's a morning person and always wakes up feeling refreshed. 3. Are you a morning person or a night owl? Are you a morning person or a night owl? Repeat after me. Are you a morning person or a night owl? A night owl is someone who is more active at night. Let's combine these concepts in more complex conversation examples. Example 1. Person A. What's your morning routine like? Person B. Well, I wake up at 6:30 a.m., but I always hit the snooze button a few times. Then I finally get out of bed around 7 a.m. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I eat toast and eggs for breakfast. I get dressed in my work clothes and leave for work around 8 a.m. Let's repeat that. Person A. What's your morning routine like? Person B. Well, I wake up at 6:30 a.m., but I always hit the snooze button a few times. Then I finally get out of bed around 7 a.m. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I eat toast and eggs for breakfast. I get dressed in my work clothes and leave for work around 8 a.m. Example 2. Person A. Are you a morning person? Person B. Not at all. I'm definitely not a morning person. I need at least 2 cups of coffee before I can even think straight. I usually just have a quick shower and get dressed before rushing out the door. Person A. I understand. I'm the same way. Let's repeat that. Person A. Are you a morning person? Person B. Not at all. I'm definitely not a morning person. I need at least 2 cups of coffee before I can even think straight. I usually just have a quick shower and get dressed before rushing out the door. Person A. I understand. I'm the same way. Now, let's talk about formal versus informal usage. In formal situations, like a job interview, you might want to use more precise language. For example, instead of saying, I get up, you could say, I arise. Instead of saying, I eat breakfast, you could say, I partake in breakfast. However, in most everyday conversations, the simpler phrases are perfectly fine. It's important to be aware of the context and adjust your language accordingly. When talking to friends and family, you can use informal language. When talking to a boss or a teacher, you might want to use more formal language. Think about this. How would you describe your morning routine to a new friend? How would you describe it to your boss? What's the difference? Great job. You've really pushed yourself today and are improving greatly. You are doing fantastic. Comprehensive review. Okay, my friends, let's review everything we've learned today. We covered a lot of ground, so let's recap the key points. First, we learned basic vocabulary for morning activities. Asterisk, I wake up. Asterisk, I get out of bed. Asterisk, I go to the bathroom. Asterisk, I brush my teeth. Asterisk, I wash my face. Asterisk, I eat breakfast. Asterisk, I get dressed. Asterisk, I get ready. Then we learned how to add details to these phrases, such as the time, what you eat for breakfast, or what you wear to work. We also learned about adverbs of frequency, such as always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, and never. After that, we looked at some advanced applications, such as the expression, to hit the snooze button, and the concept of being a morning person, or not being a morning person. We also practiced combining these concepts in more complex conversation examples. Finally, we discussed formal versus informal usage and how to adjust your language to fit the context. Now, let's do some final practice exercises. 1. I wake up at time every day. 2. I usually get out of bed time after I wake up. 3. I always brush my teeth when. 4. I sometimes wash my face with what. 5. I eat what for breakfast. 6. I get dressed in what every morning. 7. I get ready for what. 8. I hit the snooze button how many times. 9. I am not a morning person. 10. My morning routine is adjective. Remember, the key to mastering English is consistent practice. Don't be afraid to make mistakes and don't give up. You are capable of achieving your goals. You've come so far already. I have so much faith in you. Conclusion: congratulations, my friends. You've completed this lesson on my morning routine in English. I am so impressed with your hard work and dedication. You've learned so much vocabulary and practiced so many phrases. You should be very proud of yourself. For homework, I want you to do a few things. 1. Write down your own morning routine in English. Use the phrases and vocabulary we learned today. 2. Practice saying your morning routine out loud. Focus on clear pronunciation and natural intonation. 3. Find a language partner and practice talking about your morning routine with them. Ask them about their morning routine too. 4. Watch videos or listen to podcasts in English about morning routines. Pay attention to the vocabulary and phrases they use. 5. Try to use the new vocabulary and phrases in your everyday conversations. The more you use them, the more natural they will become. In our next lesson, we'll be talking about another everyday topic, my favorite food. We'll learn how to describe our favorite foods, how to order food in a restaurant, and how to talk about different cuisines. It's going to be a delicious lesson. Remember, learning English is a journey, not a destination. It takes time, effort, and patience, but with consistent practice and a positive attitude, you can achieve your goals. Keep practicing, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. If you found this lesson helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps me create more valuable content for you. Thank you for joining me today. Keep practicing, my friends. See you next time. Goodbye for now. You are amazing.